Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So I was on a break and now I'm back on YouTube, and today I'll be talking about the 3 best gaming laptops you can buy under $700 or 512 British pounds. And I personally think these are really good laptops, and also for a really cheap price range. Like, you have many big gaming laptops like Asus. They range almost above $1,200, which is pretty much, but I'll be talking about budget laptops which are really good for gaming, in which you can play decent games with really good graphics. So let's get straight into it. So on number 3 on this list is gonna be the Acer Aspire E5 575. So personally, this laptop is a really good laptop. It's thin, it's sleek, it's really good to handle. It has long battery life, and the stats are pretty amazing, to be honest, for a really cheap laptop. It has an Intel Core i5 7th generation, 4 GB RAM with DDR4 RAM. It has a 1 TB hard disk, HDD, 15.6-inch display with 366 into 768 resolution, Windows 10, and it's a really good laptop. By the specs, as you can see, you can play really good games like you're having CS:GO, you're having GTA 5, or many other racing games, Call of Duty, and like you can play them with pretty stable and good FPS rates. And looking at towards the ports, we have the security lock ports, a USB-C type charger, RJ45 Ethernet, VGA ports, HDMI, 2 USB 3.0 ports, USB 2.0 is also there. We have the SD card reader, a dual core chip. Now you must be thinking dual core is pretty old. We have octa-core right now, but that dual core has a really good performance. Like, as I said, you can play good games. Like, GTA 5 is not a small game at all. It's a pretty big game. You can play it on this laptop without lag. It is basically a really good laptop, almost perfect. But you have, just because of the price range, it's a really cheap laptop, which is around £424 or 597 US dollars, or 38,627 Indian rupees. So for a gaming laptop, the price is really low, but you get a backlit keyboard, which is, I think, impossible to find in this kind of a price range, because this is really cheap compared to other gaming laptops like Asus. And even though this has a dual core chip, the performance is pretty good, to be honest. Lag is not an issue on these games which I just said. We have the graphics of Intel 520 HD. Also, as I said, not really good compared to Nvidia and ADM, but I use this laptop and it is really good. No laggy, the graphics are good. You don't have the 1080p resolution, but still it's playable enough so that you can enjoy it, and you can use this for normal users too. The sound quality on this laptop is really good. I personally really like it. But there's one thing that I just recommend you: when you're putting the laptop on your lap, do not cover the speakers, because that will just completely ruin it, or else the sound is really good. So this laptop is a really good thing if you want a budget laptop. Like, if your price range is around $450, pounds, or around $600. So this is a really good gaming laptop under $600. You won't find any laptop better than this inside $600 or £450. You won't find a better laptop than this. So I highly recommend you to buy this laptop. But the main problem is, like, it's made out of plastic. The most of the things are made out of plastic, just like, as we know, we need a reduced cost, and you have that Intel stickers everywhere, and I know they are pretty annoying, but still, It's affordable, it's good, but you can't play really high-end games like PUBG or like having F1 2017 or Forza Motorsport 7. You can't play those kind of high-end games. FIFA 18, that will also lag pretty much. You have to keep it on pretty low resolutions, which will not look good. It will just look like FIFA 12 or FIFA 13. Like, there's no difference. So there are some cons, but it's a really good investment, and I think you should go for it. So number 2 on this list is the HP Envy X360. So this is one of the more costly laptops than the Acer Aspire E5 575. Actually, this is the most costly laptop on this list out of the 3 which I'm going to talk about. This is $650 or 476 British pounds or 43,325 Indian rupees. So this is the cost. It's inside $700, but you get way more in the HP than the Acer Aspire E5. You have a touchscreen. It's a whole metal body. It has a matte finish. It is beautiful. It's premium. It's really thin, and you have the backlit keyboard, which is there in all 3 laptops. You have touchscreen too, and it is kind of like a yoga laptop. Yoga in the sense like it doesn't break. The hinges, they are flexible. You can use it as a tablet. The graphics are also way better than the Acer. It has the AMD graphics card Ryzen Mobile. They're in partnership right now, AMD and Ryzen. For the ports, we have just like normal ones, the HDMI. We have 2 USB 3 ports. The headphone jack is there. You have the USB-C type charger, the SD slot card. You're having a quad-core Zen processor. So right now I'm talking about the specs and all. Like, you're having a quad-core Zen processor. These are actually really good. Like, none of these actually have an octa-core just because of their prices. Like, if you wanna have an octa-core processor, then I think you should go for the Asus ones, which are above $1,000. But right now I'm talking about budget laptops. You're having a quad-core Zen processor, which is a refined quality. Like, you are really quick. These are a par with Intel's new processors, new quad-core processors. Like, that is the level of these ones. You're having 8 Vega GPU cores, up with the Nvidia 940 MX. Like, these are also on the level of the Nvidias. You're having a 15.6 inch 1080p resolution. Pretty good, standard stuff. You can play a lot of games like PUBG and all. PUBG, again, I said it doesn't lag, but I think you should play it on the 720p kind of one, because the frame rates do not go more than 30 on this laptop when you're playing PUBG. All the other games are really smooth and good. There are some problems, like the screen is really reflective. You need to position it really well, because that reflection just makes it impossible for you to see what you're doing. The trackpad is not the best. Like, it's an okay trackpad. Webcam quality is really bad. I said it's a 1080p, but when you're looking at it, you don't feel good. Like, the webcam is not really well made. The biggest issue, which I really think, is on the processor, that they have no SSDs. The problem is that they have an HDD, so that just makes it a little more slower compared to the last PC which I'm going to talk about. But I still think this is a really good PC if you want to play. Yeah, the price is a little high, but you have the extra features which you do not get in the other 2 laptops. So it's going to be a tough decision. This laptop, which is the HP Envy X360, is in a huge competition with the last laptop, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So I will jump to the conclusion that this laptop is really good. And now let's move on to the final one. So moving towards the number 1 laptop in this list is the Acer Aspire. Now this laptop is cheaper than the HP, so you guys must be thinking that the HP is better as it has many features, but the Acer stands out in many different areas, which gives it the number 1 spot. Even though the Acer doesn't have the 360 rotating hinges, it is an amazing machine. It has an 8th generation i5 825OU processor with the NVIDIA MX150 graphics. The frame rates reach around 50 to 60 FPS while playing CSGO. I'll show you people a table at the end of the video showing the frame rates of these 3 laptops on different games. Moving on, we have a 15.6 1080p screen, which is in almost all the laptops since instead of the first one. It doesn't make much difference. An Ethernet jack, a USB-C type, HDMI ports. We have 3 USB 3.0s, an SD card reader, 8GB RAM, and 256GB of SSD. Now, this laptop has only 256GB SSD, the other have around 1TB of HDD. So this may be a drawback, right? No, the Acer has a solution. The laptop has places where you can upgrade your memory. Flip over your laptop and open the 2 panels shown right now. I'm going to show you the video. You have an empty drive bay. That is like really good. You can externally add 1TB hard disk or even a second SSD. I'll tell you a fun fact, guys, that an SSD is 5 times quicker than an HDD. So it's up to you guys which one you want to put in. But one thing I don't like is the screen. Like, the TN panel is not the greatest and the contrast is straight up bad. But it will not affect normal people too much, to be honest, unless you're a really hardcore gamer who wants everything perfect. It's still okay. Like, it's not so bad that, oh no, I don't think I should like this laptop. Nah, I'm gonna buy that HP one. No, it's not gonna be that. It's still okay, but it's better than the laptops me and my friends have. Like, seriously, I think I just exposed my friends here. So I think this is the reason why this laptop is the best. And finally, I want to tell you the price. It is only $600, which is around 440 British pounds, or 3,009. No, it's not 3,000. It's 39,999 rupees. Maybe the price has gone up a little bit here and there, but I'm talking about the average price, which has been updated around from March 2018. I don't know right now. It's currently towards the end of April. No, it's May right now. So I don't think the price must have been changed around like $2 or $3. It doesn't make that much of a difference. But yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe this video if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button, share this video. I hope this video was useful to you people, and I'll be making some comparison videos, and my next video I have the topic ready, so that's gonna come out really soon. So guys, till then, peace out. One last thing I wanted to tell you guys, that the HP ruled over the other 2 PCs graphically, because like out of nowhere AMD just came and the graphics are way much better on the HP compared to that on both of the Acers, and also the HP has better speakers of Bang & Olufsen, which are top notch and world class. So let's move on towards the table.